had anybody in the cornerback room to really come in and kind of threaten his job.
We did though.
Right away.
We did though.
He's gonna start.
No. We did though.
We did, but
I don't mean any draft picks.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Dax Hill.
Yeah.
Listen, I think there's something to be said. Listen, if we know anything about this coaching staff, the need to prove a pick right is a thing.
Yeah.
Is a thing. So, hell, I'll go a step further. I think Dax Hill may have a leg up to the starting job already.
Ooh.
Because he has the first round pedigree. Because listen, here's what I can tell you. I know this for a fact. I know that there were a lot of people who were very pissed about DJ Turner's performance towards the end of the season. I believe he just hit a rookie wall. I don't think we should crucify the guy. That's what I believe. But what I'm saying is, if Dax Hill, because he does have that quote unquote first round pedigree on him, I'll put it this way, if him and Dax Hill are very similar in play throughout the preseason, this isn't me breaking news or anything. I'm just saying what I believe, and I'm sorry to cut you guys off. If you guys disagree with me, it's fine. I believe if the play is similar in preseason, I think that Dax Hill would have the leg up.
Yeah, I don't think that's crazy by any means at all. It's just, even regardless, even if we just want to talk about Dax, that whoever that second cornerback position needs to be the person who takes the biggest leap, because we don't truly know what we're going to get. Obviously, again, Cheeto's gone. Is Dax going to be the corner? DJ Turner going to be the corner? Just regardless, the cornerback position is such a thing that fluctuates so much, so up and down. You don't ever know what you're going to get. That's why consistency at that position is, one, so rare, and two, that's why those people who are consistent get paid the way they do.
Right.
Just, I do like the idea of Dax Hill if it could work out that way, just because he provides you some height and some length, and still with great athleticism. But whoever that cornerback 2 is going to need to be good.
Can I play a scenario for you guys real quick?
Yeah.
I just can't get this out of my head. I feel like DJ Turner does not project well as a slot corner, right?
No, I don't know why we keep trying to fit him
and I don't know
in there.
why people keep saying that, right? So my thought, what keeps coming up in my head, guys, and I might sound like an idiot, and excuse my ignorance if I do sound like an idiot. It won't be the first time. Does Cam Taylor-Britt project better as a slot corner?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. But with Dax Hill,
like.
Logan and I have always been on this train. Like, we have said it nonstop since people got DJ Turner, and then just said, like, oh, well, there's your slot guy. Yeah. Like, no, Cam Taylor-Britt definitely has more of that physical profile, that aggressive tackling nature. And then on top of that, like you said, Dax Hill, where does Dax Hill, outside corner? No. Inside, slot corner. What is he good at? Covering these tight ends, covering these bigger bodies, being in the box, blitzing even. He looked good on the few times that he was sent on blitzes, like playing that Mike Hilton role, which again, I'm not wishing injury on anybody, but you got an undersized corner that's going to be 30 years old, like, who plays a very physical nature. Like, he may need either that rest of 10, 20 snaps a game to keep him fresh, or God forbid something happens, you have Dax Hill, who I think can fill in very, very nicely in that role.
So just so I'm understanding you correctly, and I'm not disagreeing with you, I'm more so praising you, actually, because I value your opinion. You don't see the upside with Dax Hill as an outside boundary corner.
I see the upside, but I think he profiles so much better to his strengths. Like, yes, he has the bigger size than DJ Turner, sure, but DJ Turner, you know what his limitations are going to be because of his size, because of his length, right? But he's still in the right position generally. He still has the recovery and the instincts. And that's one thing that scares me about Dax Hill is, why didn't you want him at free safety? Because he didn't have great instincts, especially deep, right? Sure, so if you guys were kind of terrified by what Dre Kirkpatrick used to bite on, I could see a very similar, and again, I'm not trying to besmirch Dax Hill. I'm not trying to project already what's going to happen before he's even had a chance to play in that role. But I just, when I'm building a defense, when I'm trying to get the best people on the team out there in the best spots to make plays, I look at all of Dax's strengths and I go, the slot is such a natural fit for him and what he can do compared to the outside, where I feel like, does he have the physical ability? Yes. But does he have the instincts and the experience and the difficulty of just playing outside corner in general? Not as much.
I guess the question I have for you guys, are we discussing, and this is the part of the show where it gets in, are we discussing what I think we're discussing? Are we discussing maybe one of those guys, either the guy via a draft pick or one of the guys like a Dax Hill, maybe starting over Mike Hilton? Are we discussing that? Because I think there's there's no way if Dax Hill shows proof that he can play at that spot where you can conceivably tell yourself Mike Hilton.
So this is where we go back to, like, is it starting or is it playing a certain number of snaps? Because I think that's
Mike Hilton should still play 100%. Very underrated player on this defense. I'm just thinking, like, if we say to Dax Hill, Dax, we're going to use you primarily as just covering tight ends. Damn, like, how often is that guy getting on the field?
I think the whole, I guess the greater question of it, when you look at like just I guess the history of DBs and secondaries across the league, it's not a positional group where you really rotate much. You usually have your guys and those are your guys. But like that's kind of what I'm interested to see this year because we have so much talent in the secondary, but where they all fit, who plays well where, with who, next to them is a major question. And with the history of not really rotating guys in and out, I wonder if maybe are we just going to try different things weekly? Are we just truly going to rotate guys all around till we find success? Whatever path it is, like we have so much talent back there. There's just so many questions on who's going to play where, when are they going to play, what are they going to do? And, I'm glad Lou can figure it out because I trust him wholeheartedly to do that. But it is going to be interesting to see what kind of changes, if anything changes at all. Because if nothing changes and we don't rotate people, then this is where these conversations need to be taken more seriously because you need more, I guess, higher floor guys on the field.